hopefully the camera's somewhere near. So we've got the Harvard H, I keep forgetting, oh dear, 649 is it? H469 emergency radio, and in my opinion this is the worst of the emergency radios we've had in the UK. Though I think you still could pay £69.99 for one if you didn't look hard, but I think you could pay £49.99 for one as well if you were a bit more careful. So it's crystal controlled, so it has 3 channels, it has 9, I can understand that, 14, which was always supposed to be a calling channel, but the centre of activities usually been 19, and 30, so we're going to use this on channel 30. It's got high-low power, so that's fine. Charger socket, external power, it's a 12 volt radio, we're running it at 12.8, don't put 13.8, because the MPSU 31 output transistor will be killed, and they're very expensive and difficult to get hold of from Motorola. On our volume and squelch, you can put batteries in it if you've got a broken battery door like this one, and you can also put the telescopic aerial it came with on the top and use it as walkie-talkie, a bit like the Maxcom 7E you can. So we're on. I'm going to say hello to Mr. Chippie. Tango 21 test. Please remember that I'm on channel 30 and not 31. Tango 21, checking on 31.
Tango 21.
Yep, Roger, just checking you're on the right channel.
I wasn't, I just heard you on 31.
Yeah, your memory's as bad as mine. Right, off we go.
Roger that.
I knew he'd do that. As he went out the door, I said, and don't forget we're on channel 30 with this. Yeah, Roger.
What's in the house and recording?
Roger, on that and on this radio there's no tone control.
Roger.
I think we've done one of these before and
Car again at doggy daycare, and it's not, you know, somebody sat at the table and it's nearly dark.
oh, they've booked this session months in advance for a discount.
Roger that.
2.5-inch speaker, or 2-inch speaker, so it's half decent, 1/4 watt audio output.
Right, we're at the end of the line.
Roger, got you at the end of the lane.
Roger.
So our sensitivity was 2.4 microvolts for 12 decibels SINAD.
There's a car again at doggy daycare, and it's not, you know, somebody sat at the table and it's nearly dark. Roger. We're now passing Ancaster service station 133.9, 142.9.
Roger on that, they're still open.
Roger. Passing through Ancaster Crossroads.
Roger on that, got you going through Ancaster Crossroads.
Roger. passing the top of the hill as we go down in towards Wilsford. Over.
Roger, got you at the top of the hill.
Roger. Tango 21 from Mr. Chippie. We're now going round Scratchy Corner, Wilsford. Over.
Roger, got you surprisingly well going around Scratchy Corner at Wilford. Tango 21 from Mr. Chippie. We're now going around Scratchy Corner, Wilsford. Over.
Roger, got you surprisingly well going around Scratchy Corner at Wilsford.
I'm on a Harvard H469 SOS Emergency Radio at Liverpool 41,000.
Yeah, roger that. All received, no problems.
Goes without saying I'm using the built-in electret mic.
Yeah, I don't think the audio's as good as the the Cobra and the Realistic that we've done before, but it's acceptable.
Roger, I believe this is the cheapest one ever on the market, though.
Yeah, roger that. Alright, we're now going over Wilsford Level Crossing. Over.
Roger, got you going over Wilford Level Crossing. Passing the Kelby turn. Roger, got you at the Kelby turn.
Roger. We're now passing the Greyleys turn.
Roger, got you at the Greyleys turn.
Roger. Tango 21 from Mr. Chippie. We're now at the 5 mile point.
Roger, got you at the 5 mile point. So, to recap, I'm on the Harvard H469 SOS Emergency Radio, which is a free channel crystal controlled radio. And what we're going to do is go to low power shortly. At the moment we're on 4 watts. The radio is drawing 590 milliamps. I'm going to have to unkey to go into low power. Tango 21 now in low power. The radio is 400 milliwatts. I'm drawing just 178 milliamps. And the Tango back in full power, over.
Yep, roger that. No problems on full power. You were readable on low power. It's just a bit difficult with it being quieter than the other sets.
Roger on that, and off you go when you're ready.
Roger. Right, we're on the move again.
Roger, got you on the move again.
Tango 21 from Mr. Chippie. We're now going over Rshireby level crossing. Over. Yeah, 137.9, 144.7.
Roger on that, we were back in our thought. Thanks very much, now. 10-10.
Yep, roger that. 10-10.
Roger, well, I'm surprised I've still got you. You're going over Wilsford level crossing. Have you got a special prize for me at that end today, please, over? Roger on that, we worked better than I thought. Thanks very much, and 10-10. Well, you know, it did the 6 miles. It's getting a bit 10-1 towards the end there, but it's done the 6 miles, and I'll be interested to see what it does sound like. Obviously, it hasn't got the clarity. It does have speech processing because it's legally required to in the UK, but it's just a few transistors. So there we go. So it's the worst one on the market, and it's a single conversion crystal controlled receiver. Did I say single conversion properly? So yeah, if you've seen the realistic 1002 handle, well, they work well. They're a single conversion crystal controlled receiver. It's just like that, but in a more compact form. So we're going to go to our base station, see what it sounds like on the Midland 76900 base station. If there's a hum, there's a hum, because it's never intended to be used as a base station, is it? So obviously we're connected through. It's a 3.5mm jack socket for the aerial, not a phono. It's 3.5mm, like it is on the Harvard hand portables. And then the external power, I think, is 1.7mm, not the usual 1.9 or 2.1mm. And then we've just got high-low power at 9, 14 and 30. It's got a charger socket when you've got internal batteries, so you can use it as a walkie-talkie.
Tango 21, testing the Harvard H469 SOS Emergency Radio into our Midland 76900 base station. This is at 4 watts, testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to low power, it's 400 milliwatts on low power. There we are on 400 milliwatts, testing 1, 2, 3. Back to full power, there we are back on full power. Just there is a hum test. If there was a hum on full power, it would diminish on low power. Right, so we'll, I think we're doing either looking at a G-call you haven't seen part 1 of yet, or we might put in the Harvard, I can't even remember, Unit 300 base station, the first one we got in 2 months ago. Having photographed the wiring in the second one, we might be able to put it back together. So there we go. Thanks for watching the Harvard H469 SOS Emergency Radio from 1981.